I wasn't in the military. Oh, in the Navy?
I
I
thought you were
wasn't
in.
in the military.
I thought you were in the Navy.
No, I'm an Army brat. My dad was at Fort Bragg.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I was a medic in real life.
Okay.
But civilian medic then, EMT?
Yes, paramedic. Yes.
Cool.
I just did a combat casualty class last weekend and had a lot of fun.
Did you get to put in a nasal pharyngeal?
We didn't get
Uh,
to do it, but we were promised to kill.
That sounds awful.
It's so
I,
much
I'm
fun,
not.
especially on a new private.
Yeah, I'm not really actually sure of the usage, but my tourniquet skills, like, because my tourniquet skills were all 1991. Like, take this pressure dressing and these two sticks and make a
Yeah.
tourniquet. And now the tourniquet technology is wonderful.
I mean,
So
that's what I was taught too.
yeah,
The sticks and the pressure dressing.
yeah, no, now tourniquets, like, you just have it ready to go on your belt and it's out and bloop and damn and then twist 3 times and then lock it in and it's good to go. But I was pretty impressed with that. I was impressed with the new Israeli pressure dressings, which are really cool. And then that whole anticoagulant wound packing with gauze, that was pretty cool too. Though I know that I would totally blow one step. They're like, well, if the bleeding doesn't stop once you pack the wound, you got to pull that gauze out and do more new gauze with anticoag. And I was like, I could see me being like, nah, just stick more gauze in. So yeah, but it was pretty fun. Like, it's sobering, but I like having lots of skills.
What anticoagulant did you use? Did you use Quick Clot?
Yeah, quick lot.
Quick Clot, yeah. That stuff is such a pain in the ass when they get them back to the OR, as far as like cleaning it all out. The Army's looking for tons of replacements and stuff.
There's new stuff now, but the 2000 stuff, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
That left burns all over everybody?
Yep.
Yeah, there's new stuff now that doesn't do that. But apparently that 2000 stuff really did a lot of necrotizing.
Yeah, really, really nasty.
Yeah.
So what I was
But-
been following. Go ahead.
I always just say chicks dig scars.
Yes.
Oh
Pain is
my!
temporary, glory lasts forever, and
Chicks
chicks dig scars.
Can verify.
Well, and besides working as a medic, I also worked in a burn unit, so
Oh, wow.
I know what it's like to have to pack gauze. It's like,
Yeah.
that's not really a fun thing.
Burns, I think burns freak me out a little bit. Nicole had a burn last year that was pretty crazy. It was just like a pot burn, but she is high strung. So she goes, I don't think I feel well. Let's go to the ER. And so I drive in front of the ER and she's already swooning. So I say, okay, don't move. I'm going to come around the car and get you and walk you into the ER. And she was freaking out so badly that as soon as I stopped the car, she bolted for the front door. And
boy.
she turned around and looked at me, and I watched her eyes roll up in her head, and then she just went down, and I like dove in and grabbed her, and she had a vagal nerve response, and that bottomed her heart rate probably down to 20 or so. It was pretty crazy.
Well, I'm glad she's
Yeah, I was
okay.
like, oh, so this is what it's going to be like to be a widow. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I kind of envisioned like gang members or somebody would kill her so that I could go on a shooting spree.
Uh-huh.
But if it's just like she burned on a pot, my death wish fantasy,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna have to own it that I just want to do it.
at least you have a lot of nice pictures.
At least I have a lot of nice pictures.
Dear Lord, and on that, we're live.
Okay, very good.
So this is Assault on Warden, episode 9. Jim, would you like to take it away and let us know where we left off?
Okay, let's recap and have a great deal of fun. So the poor legionnaires have gone through awful, trying experiences. The orders were simple: go on this derelict ship, grab some technology, come out. But unfortunately, Sergeant Destro heard about an elf on the ship and just had to check it out because elves were part of his heritage. And so they went to see the elf. The elf said, hey, I have a problem. So naturally, Destro and the gang wanted to fix that problem. So they went dimensional hopping. And so they went to a very strange dimension with flying castles, and they attacked the flying castle, and 3 of the members died right away. That wasn't good.
Nope.
But they found another dimensional door, and they went in that and found the ruins of a gigantic city, and started to explore and decided they really hated the city. So they went down to the fusion generators and set them to blow up, and then they ran for their lives. And so they blew up a 10 by 10 mile city with the fusion generators, and now they're walking in the mountains wondering how in the world they're going to get back to Legion Base. And now we have a new person coming on the game, and we have to give her her code name. So what are we going to give her, boys?
She was a medic. She worked in a burn unit. Let's call her Scorchy.
Scorchy. Well, Christina, I'm sorry, but you're going to be called Scorchy from now on.
And this is how things work
Well, I
around
guess
here.
I better change that then, huh?
Yeah, make sure you type it at the bottom of your name there so that I can see Scorchy. So, we have found the hatch of a strange underground building. And now we're going to open the hatch and explore the building. Seems like an easy thing to do, doesn't it?
It does to me.
Okay. So, Sergeant, why don't you lead the way?
Well, as a former NCO, now that I'm Destro, do I have to lead? Let's see. So let's talk about what this hatch looks like.
It looks just like a hatch on a ship. It's a big wheel that opens up. The whole door looks metal, and the wheel turns really easily, so it's not going to be hard to open the door at all.
Okay. I guess I'll give the wheel a turn.
Okay, and the wheel turns. Now what are we going to do?
Do I see any kind of obvious traps?
Yes, 3 dagger traps, 2 giant spider traps, and a poison gas trap.
Okay, good.
Dear Lord.
I disarm all of those.
Having no problem doing that at all.
Okay, I will crack the hatch then.
Okay, the hatch opens into a ladder going down.
All right. I forget kind of what were my new cyborg upgrades.
You got a new leg and a new
Yeah.
arm, which
Right.
makes you the fastest legionnaire in this group.
Right.
And you usually go first in any combat.
Right.
And you are unusually strong and can jump from a standing still position unusually high.
And
Like
I
a
had
Malinois.
that green chest disintegrator ray put in my
Now
chest.
that broke, if you'll
Right.
recall. Yes.
But then I also have my infinity gauntlet.
You do have, you call it the Infinity Gauntlet, yes. Yes, you do. And you even have ammo for it.
I do. Okay, I will start down the ladder then. I feel
Okay,
pretty
very
good about myself.
All right. You go into a well-lit room that's approximately 80 by 40. And the corners of this room, it's a squared room, the corners of this room have obvious computers, and there are doorways to every compass point, north, south, east, and west.
And just for the purposes of the show, have we introduced Christina yet?
Well, we gave her a name.
Yeah, I'm Scorchy, remember?
Scorchy, but we haven't because we're missing Ninja and the other guy.
Mhm.
And,
Okay. So
and so
Scorch,
we have a new guest today, and her name is
Yes.
Christina, and she is a big fan of me, basically.
Who is that?
So humble.
But she likes GE. But you kind of read my pre-GE books, right?
Oh, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
And we did an interview about the Weird series.
Yeah, and that's how you kind of found me, and you dig that. But you've come to be kind of an enthusiast for Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
yes, and let's say why she's able to play with you guys.
I don't know.
She did a piece of art that we all loved.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I just figured she had nothing better to do today.
no, she won the contest, so that's good.
I figured she had a thing for JR.
Anything's
Who doesn't?
anything's possible. Yes.
You don't have to sound so shocked.
Well, that depends on which JR.
No, there's only one here, and he's a robot right now.
There is only
Okay.
one Sergeant JR.
He's a big cylinder robot. His body kept dying and going unconscious, which was terribly inconvenient. So,
Especially when you're getting
When
shot
it
at.
happens.
yeah. So he finally
Well, as I was
died.
watching the previous games, it seemed like he kept dying, so I wasn't sure which one we were dealing with today.
I know.
Isn't
Let's
that
hope
the
that
truth?
doesn't happen today.
I'm a robot. I am immortal.
All right,
I just wanted to make sure everybody knew her.
Okay, very good. Now they do.
Okay.
All right, so you're down the hatch there, Sergeant Destro?
Oh, by the way, Christina, we are playing right now. We're in the Gamma World RPG. We've played Dragon Scales, and we've played what was Metamorphosis Alpha. So they're in a new dimension. They really want to get out of it and go home, but that's going to take them a long while, it appears. And so right now they're in Gamma World, which is, if you're not familiar with it, a radiation blasted world. 300 years ago, there was a lot of technology. It was very scientific, very machine based. But the aliens came, the plagues came, the nuclear war came, and just ripped the Earth up to pieces. And for 318 years, people have been playing in what was left. And so now these legionnaires have come to the world. And like I said, they blew up a big city, which is really kind of naughty of them, but that's what they wanted to do. And so we'll go from there.
So we're kind of in a wasteland.
Yes, very much of a wasteland. Right now you're in the high mountains. Think of the Rockies with woods. And they have found in the Rockies, in a forest, they discovered a hatch, a metal hatch, and they're opening up, and now they've gone, I'm assuming all of you have gone down into the room, and the room has computers in all four corners and doors in the north, south, east, and west in the middle.
Got it.
Okay.
JR, do you want to try to maybe investigate these computers and tell us what's going on here? As a robot.
Indeed, I shall.
All right, I love that when that happens.
You're
I have
such a
this,
robot.
maybe I'll just show it here. I have this wonderful chart for people to figure out things, and they get 10 rolls a day, and the chart lets them get to a certain point and they figured it out, or the chart does terrible things to them. So let's see what happens to our good friend JR as he rolls 3d6.
All right, outstanding. I got a 7.
Got a very nice 7 there. Okay, so you've turned the computer on, and you can turn it on and off all you like.
All right, the computer turns on there, boss.
Well, hot damn.
I think he wants a little more than that, JR.
All right, we'll try again to see if we can figure out what it does. 3d6.
Okay, very good, yes.
A 9.
Oh, that's a perfect roll. So you get some words on the screen that you don't recognize.
It speaks. All right, I'm going to try again.
Okay.
11. I'm going up.
Oh, that's a very nice roll. You're doing a great job. So now the words change into Legionnaire graphics, so you can read them perfectly.
Outstanding. Galactic Standard. All right, so what does it tell me when I read the words?
It tells you that this is Weather Station A for the Forbidden Valley.
All right. Can I control the weather with Weather Station A?
Yes.
Boss, we can control the weather.
That's pretty cool.
We shall build a kingdom for ourselves. Start the we'll start a cyborg army.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Yeah, exactly.
So what do you want me to do now, boss?
I would say let's get some rain going.
All right, I would like to get some rain going. I'm going to roll 3d6.
Yeah, okay.
I got a 12.
Okay, that takes you to there. All right. You don't know what's happening.
All right, we need someone to go topside to tell me if it's raining yet.
I'll go because you guys scare me.
You could be a cyborg too.
Okay,
We
so
could uplift you.
You shut
You
your
go-
whore mouth. I start climbing back up the ladder.
yeah, a torrential downpour.
I come back. I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't look like it's working. Try something
All
else.
right, we'll try again.
Okay,
12 again.
12 again. Oh, look at that. Oh boy. Okay, the lights all go out in this chamber that you're in.
Oh, see, now you broke it. That's nice. That's real nice. See, even Baldur
Really?
doesn't like you.
So what do we do now, boss? Want me to keep going? I'm keep going.
I would say keep going.
All right, I got a 10.
Yeah, okay. You hit the keys on the computer, and nothing is happening.
All right, I'm gonna try one more time. If at first you don't succeed, try a billion times because I'm a freaking computer.
Yeah,
A 7.
nothing.
Maybe
All
we should
right.
let Scorchy try.
12.
Nothing.
Somebody else try. It's broken.
Scorchy, would you like to try to make the computer work?
Well, as a Reaper, wouldn't I have like some special skills besides just being a marksman?
You
Oh,
Some of
bet.
those sneaky
Totally. You
skills?
don't just go right into reaping. You have to
Uh-huh.
start, down, learning systems. So yeah, I definitely recommend that.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, so I'm trying to fit. So I need to roll a 3d6.
3d6, yes. Do you know how to use this system so that you roll 3d6?
I'm trying. No, not really.
All right, so if you look to your left-hand side of your screen, you're going to see a vertical bar with a bunch of symbols on it.
Oh.
One of them, it
Yep.
should be second from the bottom. I'm not sure, though, because I have a slightly different interface.
Yep.
It should look like a polyhedral die, kind of like a 20-sided, something like this, right? So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click that. And you can roll. It should show you a bunch of different dice: D4, D6, D8. So if you hover over the D6 and then move
Yep.
over 2 spots, you should see the number 3. Just click that.
Okay, I'm rolling the dice.
It sounds so easy when Walt says it. Look at
I know.
that! A very nice
14.
14. Nothing happens. The screen is still black, and it's pitch dark. We're having trouble seeing in here.
I turn
I am
on.
going.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm going to climb back up the ladder to investigate myself. This non-uplifted human is suspicious to me.
Okay, and you get up to the top, and it's a downpour, torrential downpour.
I knew it. Cannot
there's-
trust these humans.
And there's tons of
Savages.
lightning striking the ground, and it's very noisy and thunderous, and lightning
very
all over the
exciting.
place.
So I go back down. I'm gonna have to let Sergeant Destro know that the meat lied to us.
No, I just tell when you come down, I'm like, you're gonna fix the lights or what?
Can you tell someone's reading Gods and Legionnaires right now?
yeah, yeah, really.
You love it. You love it.
All right, so pull out a bunch of ultra beams, or use the one from our weapons. So like high-end, super cool flashlights, and start investigating the room.
Yes.
Okay, so there's a total of 4 computers. None of them are on, and there's 4 exits from the room, not counting the ladder that goes up.
All right.
So what can Destro and I see as robots, since we potentially see in a spectrum that would include gamma and
Yeah, I have a
X-ray?
cyborg guy. Remember?
Yeah.
He does have a cyborg eye.
So can we detect anything differently?
Well, no. You see the room and you see the exits. You haven't gone to the edge of the room to look out any of the exits yet.
Now, are they open doors or are they hatches?
Excellent question. They are open hatches.
Ooh. See what happens when you turn the lights off?
Pick
Where
a
the
door,
is.
any door, and I will go out it.
Remember, when I look at you with my cyborg eye, this happens.
All right, I'm going to go out the closest.
that happen.
Oh,
That's not right.
All right, so
Oh
I'm going
my
to go to the
God.
nearest hatch and poke my head around and see what's there.
Okay, very good. Walt, can I have a 2d6, please?
I love 2d6.
There's a robot. I think there's a robot in GE named 2D6. There's one. There's one named 1D100.
And if there's not, there will be.
Yeah, really.
Um,
What'd you get?
I got a 5.
A 5, very good. A 5. Oh, look at that. All right. So, our good friend the robot sees a 9-foot tall white rabbit with a big rifle on his side. And now the rabbit is reaching out to punch the robot. So, let's roll a 10 or higher on 3d6 there, KTF 101.
All right, I got a 13. I'd like to let it meet my claws and saws.
If it's a hoop, it must die.
Well, you don't know what it is, but unfortunately for us, KTF 101 just turned into a giant rubber ball.
See, that's why I had to die.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Is he an intelligent rubber ball, or is he just like
This character is done now. He will be going on to another character when you.
This
when
is like
you
the fourth one.
I know. Well, you're the one who attacked a hoop. Never a good idea.
Yeah. Why? I mean, like, we should just let JR play with a squad.
Well, in my defense, I only looked around the corner. He attacked me.
Yeah. Okay. So the robot or the rabbit, the 9-foot tall rabbit, is in the doorway now, looking at you guys. And you guys, of course, are flashing your flashlights at it. It has a great big gun, and it doesn't look happy.
Okay.
Destro, I just want you to know my dying words were for Dolores.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
I don't think I took Dolores out last week, and I banged the hell out of targets.
I bet you did. Yes.
I did so much that I changed Dolores' name to Bastard. It was good.
I see.
Yeah.
Because she shot better than you did?
Oh, my God. No, Dolores is my M1 rifle, but it's really called the Bastard.
Oh, okay.
But, actually, Nicole is an excellent shot.
I'm not surprised. I bet she's excellent at everything.
She's excellent at everything. But she does this thing when she's shooting. She's like this. And then I'm watching her, and she does this. And I'm like, is the safety on or something? And she goes, no, I can't pull the trigger. I'm flinching. So she's going through she's pulling the trigger, but she's not pulling it hard enough with her tiny fingers.
Uh-huh.
She's reacting as though it fired. So it's a real treat for me.
She's so cute. It really doesn't matter what she does.
Exactly.
Okay, so don't worry, JR. We're going to get you a new creature in just a few minutes. But now we have to deal with the 9-foot tall robot, starting with Walt.
Let me ask this question.
Yes.
Is there a chance that we could convince the hoop to become JR?
Oh, God.
Well, of course there is.
Sergeant Destro throws up his hands, and he's all, hold on, misunderstanding.
All right, so I'm going to move. Which exit did he come from? The one all the way in the north?
I believe it was the north exit, yes.
All right, so I'm going to take my dude, and I'm moving him right here. Right, so I'm pinging him right now with a blue circle.
Okay.
And I'm going to use that as cover so I can cover Sergeant Destro as he's setting up against the hoop to try and convince it that it needs to follow a different path.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm gonna use my eye to make the point.
How does an eye make the point?
The eye makes the point by doing this.
All right. So 2d6. All you have to do is roll a 6 or higher.
Oh my God.
Seems pretty easy, doesn't it?
Jim, nothing in your world is easy.
Not true. Not true.
No problem.
You rolled a 2. Okay,
Oh.
the rabbit comes over and ends your gauntlet of power. Turns it into rubber. Now it's Walt's turn.
Yeah, that seems like an attack to me. What do I got to roll to shoot this dude?
Okay, now you could hit anybody in the room.
Yeah, but instead I want to hit him.
Okay. 3d6, you just have to roll a 10 or higher.
14.
14 is a marvelous hit. You blow the head off of the rabbit.
I guess you're not going to be the new JR.
I guess not. No. But now you have a rubberized gauntlet of power there, Destro.
Rubberized companion.
It's kind of done.
I'll stow it in case I find something that transmutes back.
Yeah, okay. 45 years of playing, I've never seen something that transmutes it back.
I believe in the magic of role playing.
there we go.
Possible.
All right, we'll see what happens. So anyway, that was from the north door. What do we want to do?
Do you think there are more of those things through that way there, Sarge?
I shall scan with my cybernetic eye.
Yeah, okay. That sounds good. 2d6, please, Destro.
Destro scan. 8.
An 8, a marvelous 8. Oh, look at that. Okay, this glowing, you're seeing, what's it look like? It looks like a corridor, I think. That's out the north door. You're seeing a corridor east and west, and across the corridor is a big door that's closed. But far to it would be east in that corridor, you see this white glowing sphere that's floating towards you.
Oh,
and
that can't be good.
It's
They are.
Walt says that a lot, Christina. I don't know what the deal is, but anyway, it's glowing. It has 3 very longish tentacles, and it is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet away at the present time. So we'll start with the sergeant. What do you want to do?
Can I scan it with my eye?
Well, when you say scan it, you mean you want to look through it X-ray wise?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, you're blocked. It doesn't seem to work, but you're detecting massive amounts of energy.
Okay, and it's coming towards us.
Coming towards you. The rest of them are in the room.
Oh, okay. Wait, they're in the room. I'm in the corridor.
There goes Christina.
Poof.
I have that effect on women.
I'm going to alert the rest of the
Okay, yeah.
to this thing, and I'm going to back into the main room.
Okay, very good. So you're all in the room. We've got the spiral staircase between you and the north door, and the thing comes to the north entrance and starts floating in. So that takes us to Walt.
I'm going to take position back behind that computer again, and then line up with my rifle and get ready, but I'm going to hold my action.
Okay. Someday
us,
JR
Christina?
will get a turn.
I'm still here.
Yeah.
Just mourning the passing of a great uplifted warrior, KTF 101.
Robert, yeah. So, Christina, what do you want to do about this living sphere of energy that has come into the room and is floating towards you?
Okay, so because I'm a Reaper, I have stealth, correct?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so is there anything in the room that I can hide behind to get a better view?
Yeah, that's an excellent question. You can hide behind Destro and Walt.
That's all? I can only hide behind my own squad?
That's it.
Destro.
Okay, I'm gonna hide behind Destro.
She can't hide behind any of these other computer systems that are in the room?
They're all in the corners, buddy.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, and that takes us
to underneath one of them.
Okay, what kind? Nick, what kind of armor does she have on?
She would have basically sort of like the sort of aliens equivalent of like a chest plate carrier and some shin guards and maybe some elbow guards and things like that. She's
So
very much sort of like a Marine.
So kind of like riot gear?
Yeah, kind of like riot gear, sure.
Okay, very good. Yes, you can get underneath the computers, but you can't shoot from underneath the computer. Is that what you wish to do, Chris?
No, that would be a poor choice. I think I would just leave everybody too exposed. So
Okay.
I'll hide behind Sergeant Destro and allow him to be my human shield. Well, cyborg shield.
I like your attitude there, Scorchy. Well done. Well done. And Sergeant, what do we want to do?
Is there power to the computer systems?
Nope.
But he turned on one of them.
Yeah, somebody caused a great big thunder and lightning storm, and the lightning knocked out all the power in the facility.
The whole facility?
Well, you don't know. You've not been in the whole facility.
What kind of Mickey Mouse operation is this?
Right.
I know. Mickey Mouse is unusually appropriate. We'll find out why later.
Maybe I should ask Sergeant Destro if he'd like me to try to turn the lightning off.
I don't know. Let's shoot this thing with your powerful rifle.
She
But
can't right
I have
now.
a crystal rifle that I
You
can use.
you can shoot right now. Go ahead. 3d6. Tell me the number.
I would say 20. How's that sound? 9.
It's impossible to get on 3d6, of course. But that would never stop our good buddy Nick. 9. That's a total miss.
Okay.
Now it is. Where are you? Okay, so a tentacle reaches out.
Oh, I
A
hate
tentacle
tentacles.
reaches out. I read that novel when I was 14.
I bet you did. And
How'd it turn out?
and wraps around the body of the robot and starts melting the sides of the robot. Which takes us to Croaker.
Lay down the hate.
3d6.
3d6.
17.
Ooh, a marvelous hit. You blast a big chunk of it off the sphere. And now there's a big sphere and a smaller sphere.
Oh, crap.
Which takes us to Sergeant Destro.
So by hitting it, he divided spheres.
He seemed like that. It's exactly what happened.
Okay. I would like to use my Sergeant Destro bionic super speed skills and jumping skills, which you said I have.
Yes.
And I would like to get between both spheres and make them come for me. And then at the last second, dodge out of the way.
And they destroy each other.
Let me think about this.
All right. While Jim thinks about this, let's go to the big board.
You are quick enough to do that, so
sure
let's
am.
give it a try. Yes. So
All right.
let's start with the jumping. 3d6.
Bam!
Is that a
Excellent
9?
roll.
Yeah. So you're now between them,
Yes.
and weird energy forms on two of the tentacles, on the big one and the little one,
What is it
And-
with tentacles?
and they reach out towards you. Now you're gonna jump out of the way.
Yep.
Okay,
Uh-huh.
roll 3d6. Whatever you do, don't roll a 6 or less.
I rolled an 11.
11. Okay, so they rip at each other with tremendous energy.
Yes, Destro.
Oh, he be the man. Now I have to see if they kill each other.
Well, we can only dream.
We can only dream.
They end up with a tickle fight.
That's called
Oh, God.
That's called the kissing.
Tickle.
Just in case anyone's wondering, that's called
Look
the
at
kissing
that.
game. Can't they just both kill each other?
I know. Okay, they both fall to the ground and turn into piles of flesh.
Whoa! What were they?
Well, we call them the living sphere. We don't know what you call them.
I call them the thing that didn't get Destro. So they just like lie there, like all pulsing and burnt and disgusting.
They're not pulsing. They are definitely disgusting.
Is there any like artifacts or treasure in them?
Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, do you wish to examine closely the flesh of the dead creatures?
I would wish to, now that their energy has been diffused, my
He's having way too much fun with that.
Oh my
I
god.
would like to scan with my Destro eye.
Okay, you do see a chunk of metal in the flesh. You have no idea what it is.
I shall turn to my medic and point out that there might be an artifact inside that chunk of flesh. Being that you have scalpels and stuff like that, maybe you can get in there.
That's Croaker, not Scratchy, Scorchy.
Yeah, Croaker.
I gotta get JR in here. You guys gotta get out of this room. Let's
So-
work on that.
I say to Sergeant Destro, every time you tell somebody to touch, poke, prod, do something that other than put a booger hook on a trigger,
Sure.
something weird happens. Something
Sure.
like I don't know, devouring like crazy creatures or being turned into cyborgs and stuff. I really don't want to go that career path. I was hoping something like retiring on a beach in Space Malibu, earning 20%. But
Ooh, that sounds good.
I'm
instead,
the first one to agree that I'm not actually a good combat leader.
all right.
But
But
Do we got
you gotta
You're what we have.
you have to dance with the person that brought you to the party.
That's
oh
right.
my gosh, yes.
Did the dead Hoop have he had a rifle, right?
He did.
So I'm going to grab that rifle and
Okay.
I'm going to check for traps on the rifle first to make sure that he
Yeah,
doesn't have
okay.
anything weird on the grip or
There's
anything.
there's no checking for traps in Gamma World.
Well, no, I'm just looking at it to make sure that he doesn't have any type of biometric locks on it or anything weird.
Okay, so roll 3 6-sided dice and don't roll low.
12.
12 is pretty good. Yeah, okay, you think you can pick it up and work it?
All right, I don't want to shoot it. I just want to hold it, and I'm going to use the barrel to fish out the artifact from the pile of goo without getting near the goo, the artifact, or ruining my own firearm.
3d6, please.
And this better not be a toaster, Jim.
Ooh, that's a nice roll. 13.
He knows all my stories, yes. 13 is very good. You stick the barrel in the goo, and it fires off 3 times and disintegrates the big pile of flesh and whatever was in the big pile of flesh.
All right, so whoops. Also, I'm dropping the Hoops gun and just be like, all right, strange technology. I don't want any part of it.
Okay, 3d6. Whatever you do, don't roll a 5 or less.
Definitely not. It's a 9.
It's a 9. Okay. Then it falls on the floor. It's kind of, there's part of it that's glowing with a couple diodes.
What's that? The rifle?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll just leave that, and I suggest we go into the room where it came from.
Yes, please do, so that we can get JR back in the game.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, so, Croaker, give me a 2d6, please.
Why do I feel like I'm being singled out?
I don't know.
4.
4. Oh, look at that.
I
Okay,
hope he's
so,
intelligent Malinois.
you really, yeah, really. That's not one of the choices. You see an 8-foot tall crocodile humanoid. Great big head, great big teeth, talons for hands. He's got a bunch of canteens that you assume are water, and he's got a big sack with bunches of bulging things.
Whoa,
in it.
hey, family show.
But, yeah,
Yeah, whoa, holy cow. Covered
I
thought
my
we lost
ears.
that with tentacles.
I know, yeah. So this is a very friendly-looking alligator that says, "Where did you guys come from?"
Hi. Boss, you want to engage with the indigenous forces, or I'm terrible at this kind of thing.
I am Destro, leader of this apocalyptic band of warriors. Are you a friend or are you a foe?
You're a band of warriors. Part of my mission is to join a band of warriors. That never gets old. Never
Never
ever.
does.
Oh my
70s
god.
70s cop show soundtracks are the best.
Yes, I quite agree.
Then you may join us.
All right, very good. So
What
JR,
are you and what shall we call you?
yeah, you bet. You'll have to give him a name. But JR, you ready to write this down?
Yep, getting a pen.
Okay, excellent. You have 10 hit dice. You have 50 hit points. You have a very nice armor class of 15. You have to be wetted down every hour at the very least,
That's what she said.
or bad things happen to your flesh. And you have, yeah, really, it was.
Wasn't there
Look at that.
wasn't there an NPC in original D&D that was like this? Who was a lizard man?
Yeah,
And
they used it for a logo in the company in the beginning.
But he was also like an he was like, wasn't he like a Vietnam vet that ended up in D&D and then
No.
somehow he died and he got polymorphed into a lizard man?
No.
Okay.
It was a lizard man, part of the lizard race, and
Right.
and he started as a player character. I think it was Skip Williams that had him for a player character. It might have been Luke. I'm not sure. But anyway, you are immune to radiation, which is really going to be handy soon. And what else?
When you all die of it.
Yeah, exactly. And you can see in the dark. Okay, that's you, buddy.
We shall call you luggage. For
Okay.
the great warrior where we come from.
Change your name to luggage there,
Oh
JR.
my god, it's perfect.
It really is very good.
All right, JR. So if you look at the top right-hand corner, that's going to be you.
Master Splinter.
So was the lizard man sort of the first time anyone wanted to play an NPC monster race?
No, that happens all the time in this game.
No. In original D&D, like.
Oh
like
yeah, the lizard man. It was one of the first. And actually, they had to convince Gary to do it because he only had elves, dwarves, gnomes, and people. But they really wanted to play different races, so that started him off on doing other things. That's how we got the half orc and the half elf and all those good things. But
Very cool.
yeah, just a beautiful lizard. They used as a logo in the beginning, and Grenadier made a 3-inch tall lizard man that it probably goes for $1,000 now.
Wow.
Because they only made like 200 of them.
That's cool. I think I remember those. I remember the logo definitely, but I also remember that somehow there was a lizard man in the NPC supplement. What was it, like Monsters and Villains or something like that?
Well, there was definitely one in Dragon Magazine. There was one in, what was the name of that article? Like a Heroes article. I don't remember, but
right.
yeah, it's talked about a bunch in the beginning.
And then Lee Brackett, one of the greatest science fiction writers of all time,
I must agree,
who played D&D with Gary, she wrote a book and put a lizard man in there.
I wouldn't doubt it a bit. I don't think I read that book though.
That's called Quad Keep.
Oh no, not Lee Brackett. Gene Raby.
Lee Brackett wrote.
Nope.
No?
Gene Raby, I am positive. Gene Raby and Andrea Norton wrote that.
Okay, Andrea Norton is who I'm talking about.
Yes, that's right. Okay.
Who I thought for a long time was Andre Norton.
Well, she did that on purpose, of course.
Right.
Because male authors sell better than female authors.
Right.
Which is just wrong, but just
unless it's romance and then the other way.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Unless it's J.K. Rowling and she just outsells everybody.
Yes.
So in Skyrim, I was thinking they had the Aragonians, which were the lizard race in that world, the Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Can I breathe underwater?
No, you can't. You must come up. You can stay under a long time, but you can't breathe underwater.
Yeah. All right, outstanding.
Yeah.
Which is why he's on his 5th character.
I think you're more Killer Croc than Iguana.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Killer Croc. Okay, so there we are. And we're now in this corridor where we can open the door in front of us to the north, or we can go east or west.
How much would luggage know about the...
JR, you got to do it in Croc hiss.
How
It's gonna
how
kill.
much would he know of
just
the facility?
just hit the S's a little harder. That's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so you came down the circular stairs just like everybody else. So you had just started exploring when you heard the noise and the firing of weapons, and you went in there and you immediately liked this group that you saw,
Okay.
and especially the what they call him, the Sergeant Destro. He seems unusually interesting. So
Okay.
if he dies, you will give him the honor of eating his heart.
Oh, yum.
Well said, Scorchy. Well said.
But Destro has no heart because you're a human cyborg. No, because I'm an NCO.
Can confirm.
Let's see. Okay, so we went into that room, and
Yes.
it's a new room, and now there is a corridor that leads east-west.
Yes, and the door on the other side.
Let's go ahead and examine that door.
Okay, it's just got a normal door handle, and looks easy to open.
What do I have for weapons?
Your teeth.
Okay.
You can.
Would you like a hoop gun?
No. Hoops are verboten. Verboten.
Are hoops and cross mortal enemies?
Mortal.
Okay. Maybe he wants to eat the hoop heart.
No, it doesn't want to touch that hoop. They're poisonous.
Okay. That hoop is poison. Then I will open the door.
Nick, you're having an unusually good time today.
You know what? I've had a great day. I got a facial yesterday at the spa.
Oh
I watched Nicole light up a Karen. My day was made.
Yeah, there we go.
It was a lot of fun, and
All right, good.
you know, a lot of
So
rain, a lot of light.
we-
I'm in the OC. What more do you want out of life?
What more can you have? Yeah. So you open the door and you see a great big tunnel going north.
All right. Why don't we put Scorchy out front
Okay.
so that she can use her stealth skills and move down the tunnel, and we will follow her.
Okay. So how far ahead do you want her to go?
20 meters.
20 meters. Very good. So Scorchy, why don't you roll? You're all going down the tunnel, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. So Scorchy, roll me a 2d6, please. And tell me the number.
Okay.
When Walt is an old
That's-
man in the trademark D&D retirement home for seniors, he'll just sit there and roll 2d6 like Humphrey Bogart in the King Mutiny.
There we go. There we go. You know,
Just far away. 2d6 is a bad thing.
it's amazing how many gamers talk about the D&D retirement home. It is just amazing.
It's the greatest.
So we
place
want a
ever.
KTF friendly retirement home. So we're gonna have to get the Galaxy's Edge, the dumpster fire. That's what we'll call it.
There we go. So
You know,
Scor-
most likely Nick and Jason are just going to acquire 300 acres down in Texas.
Oh, wow.
And then, just let everybody kind of show up.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
So,
A commune.
yeah, commune
More like,
of
more like a post-apocalyptic army.
Okay.
So will you be the warlord?
I think we got to call him militia.
Oh no, my official rank is Chief Warrant Officer. I'm not anything anywhere at any time.
Okay. Okay, so Scorchy, you don't see in the dark very well, do you?
No, of
I
course
would
she.
assume I would.
She's a stealth operator. She's got night vision. She's got little night vision contact lenses.
Oh, night vision contact lenses.
Yeah.
About 100 yards down the corridor, you see this very large red beetle.
She's also got a very powerful rifle.
Yes, absolutely. I got that part.
Yeah.
Would I notice anything about the smells?
Ah.
That is really roll
this
it.
year's Academy Award goes to London.
Yeah, really. Roll a
Cool.
d6 there. Luggage.
Got an 8. 1.
You got a 1. You don't notice any smells.
Luggage die.
Maybe you have a cold right now. Okay, so 100 yards down there, Scorchy, you see this giant beetle. What do you want to do?
I'm going to consult with Sergeant Destro and ask if he would like me to scope in on the giant beetle and look for a firing option.
So conservative.
Let's go for termination.
Yeah. Okay,
It's
that'd be
very
good.
large. Okay,
You said it was a red beetle?
Yes.
See, it's probably a commie. The only good dead.
I suggest we terminate it.
Yeah, no commies in the Legion there, young man.
Yeah, we don't do commies.
That's right. So, Scorchy, go ahead, 3d6, please. You really want to roll an 11 or higher.
Oh. Oba.
Oba? A 5?
Oh.
Yeah, okay. So that's going to happen. So this beetle is now racing towards you at blurring speed. So we go to Croaker. Okay. You know how that works.
The first response in a crisis situation when treating casualties is to return fire.
Ooh, you've been rolling really good today. Well done.
He stole all my luck.
Yeah, so that 16 is a definite hit on the beetle, and one of its wings fall off, which takes us to luggage.
How far away is it at this point?
48 yards.
JR, I'm going to insist on the voice.
I charge it.
You charge it? Okay, you know that other people might hit you.
I has no weapons. I must eat.
Okay, very good. So that takes us to Destro.
Is it possible for me to take a shot with my crystal rifle?
What crystal rifle?
I have a crystal rifle from Metamorphosis Alpha. I've never given up.
Long ago and far away. Okay, yeah, you could take a shot, but you might hit luggage.
I don't want to hit luggage just yet.
Okay, then you can't fire.
Oh.
Okay. I'll wait.
Takes us to Scorchy.
Fire again.
Mm.
You might hit luggage.
Yes, but then we could turn him into a nice pair of boots.
Ooh.
Jump boots. Ooh.
I like that woman's style.
Tony Lamas.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should have called him Tony.
Luggage is really much funnier. Okay, Scorchy, shoot away. 3d6.
Okay, so he's already missing one wing, right? So I'm going to try and wing him on the other.
Wing him.
Wing him on the other wing.
And you roll. Yeah, you're a miserable shot. You should give up sniping the rest of your life. Okay, so
Jim just suddenly decides to go savage on the new player.
Yeah, really.
You shouldn't play role-playing games ever again.
Come on, 2 5s in a row. Come on. Okay, so luggage, you get really close, and then the beetle breathes a bunch of acidic fire on you and does 20 points of damage, and you're thrown to the ground in pain and anguish.
Since I checked and didn't use my shot, now that he's out of the way and on the ground, can I fire?
Yeah, no, of course not.
Of course, Jim.
I'm sorry, there's only one GM here, young man.
You're going to ask, would Gary say that?
I wouldn't let Gary shoot either.
Okay, all right.
All right, takes us to Croaker.
I'm going to try and wing it again. Baldur agrees with me. Well, that's a nice one. 10, 11.
That is called the Hound of Good Omen throw.
I hope so.
Jim has gone away. Jim, you are vocally absent.
I think he's checking his charts.
Okay, am I here now?
Yes, you
You're
are.
here now.
Okay, very good. Sorry. Luggage, you're in terrible pain, but you can still do something if you like.
What happens
right.
to the bug after I shot it?
Oh, it just got a hole in it. It's still there. It's ready to kill.
All right, my teeth will sink into it.
Okay, very good. So 3d6 for you. You're going to chomp right into its head.
I got a 9. 9.
Got a 9, okay. So, how much does that do in damage? Wow, look at that. Okay, so roll me 5d8.
25.
It's dead. And
Yes.
it apparently is delicious.
Do I gain any restorative abilities from eating it?
No, hopefully a medic will give you some. Can't do the skin packs, but they can do the medikits.
Yeah, I'll hit him with a medikit.
How many points?
Each one has 50. So
Yeah.
how many did he take?
20.
Yeah, I'll hit him with 20.
What a nice guy.
So that
Okay.
I have one with.
And in the distance, you see the exit. Appears to be a bright, sunny day.
Oh, exit from the compound?
From the tunnel.
Do I see anywhere around that I could get water?
No, but you got like 5 canteens.
Okay.
I was gonna say, why don't we just dump some water on him?
I like your attitude, Scorch. You're gonna go far in this game.
So if it was thundering and lightning outside when he ruined everything,
Yes.
why would it be sunny outside now?
Well, why do you think?
We're on the other side of
It's
the
a new
mountains.
That's exactly right, Croker. You're on the other side of the mountain.
Okay. So this is just an exit.
Yes.
We don't want to exit. We want to explore.
You don't want an exit?
What's the exit lead to?
You're really gonna like it.
All right, we'll check it out.
Okay, very good. So,
You're all dead.
I know. That would be horrible. So you come out onto what appears to be a sandy walkway, and there are 11 foot tall by 4 foot wide piles of red goo. And there is a bunch of flags north of you.
Is this like the Jello forest?
Excellent question. No.
I fail to see why I would like this.
Oh, you haven't liked it yet, but you will. I know you will.
I know you will. Okay, so there are flags in the distance, but there are 11 foot by foot red piles of Jello.
Yes.
Can we taste the jellos?
This is how you get dead.
Of course you can, Hisser. Is that what you'd like to do?
No, I shall instruct Destro to taste it.
Okay.
Whoa.
Taste it, Destro. Come on, taste it.
I'm going to use my eye.
Yes.
Here it comes.
And
I feel cheated.
I know.
And try to
Analyze it. Yeah.
analyze it.
No analyzing possible on this red pile of goo.
What good is this eye?
I know. Isn't that terrible?
Other than it's a lot of fun.
Why don't you just pull it out? I could turn it to rubber in just a few seconds if you'd like.
Okay, I don't want that. I don't want a rubber eye in my.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be weird.
This was a fun, weird story that I learned in my combat casualty thing class. They found this guy in a restroom, and he had OD'd, and he'd OD'd, and so they went in to check him and everything like that, and they're like, "Did you check for asphyxiation?" And they're like, "No," because the medics were new, and so he was a junkie, and so while he was shooting up, he kept his drugs behind his eyeball, his fake eyeball.
Oh my God.
So he shot up, but he put his eye into his mouth, and then he shot up and then died. So when they went in there to check his airway, there was an eyeball staring back at them.
Oh, that's creepy.
And that would be the last day I'd be a medic.
I was like,
Yeah,
that's
really.
going in a book.
I know.
Okay, so where were we at? I'm sorry, the eyeball.
You're on a sandy road going north, and
Okay.
there's a bunch of flags in the distance.
But around us, like, are the Jello piles around us?
Yes.
Are they in the way?
No, you can easily walk past them.
But how did they get there?
Are you? Do you have the ability to look into the past?
Well, I'm going to do the Jim Ward scan, up, down, all around.
You really do know all of my stories, Lick. I don't know. That's not good.
After
No, you
4
don't.
books, that's all a writer does is just take other people's stories and put them
There we go. There we go. So no, it's a bright sunny day. There's blue clouds. There's white clouds in the blue sky, and no, you don't see anything unusual except for the red piles of goo.
But then you keep noting the white sand.
Yeah.
You've
never seen a sandy road before. You've seen sandy beaches, but you've never seen a sandy road.
See, that's kind of the clue, isn't it?
I don't know, is it?
Why don't you just tell me what it is? And then I'll avoid it.
I'm sorry. That would take away your fun and mine.
Okay.
I'm worried the luggage is going to be in the quicksand soon.
Oh, that'd be awful, wouldn't it?
I'm going to roll a marble into the sand.
Yeah, okay. It goes 2 inches and stops.
But it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Fine, like when my wife says fine, or fine.
Fine, just like when your wife says fine.
Fine. Well, what's on either side of the sandy road?
Grass.
Where are the Jello piles?
Okay, the road is approximately 75 yards wide.
Right.
And so the Jello piles are in the first 10 yards of the road.
See, this is a dangerous road.
I smell a trap.
Yeah, this is got trap written all over it. But not in the grass. Could you go around in the grass?
Of course you could. We're here to have fun. You can almost do anything you want.
Notice he said almost.
Can his robot eye scan the strength of the ground to see if it's firm?
No.
I could do cartwheels around the Jello and ninja moves.
You
and
could.
touch the grass.
Yes. You might accidentally stick your hand in the Jello, though.
But I'm a skillful cartwheeler.
Are there any sticks or anything like I can pick up and throw at the Jello to see what happens?
Tonnage.
All right, I'm gonna pick something up.
Yes.
With a stick, and I'm gonna throw it at the Jello and see what happens.
Okay, it hits the Jello and it sizzles a little bit and vanishes.
So the Jello is the trap.
I don't know.
Bill Cosby does not approve.
Actually, I do know, but I'm not saying.
Then we will take a route to avoid the Jello.
Okay, very good.
All right.
Which direction you going?
Towards the flags.
Okay, excellent. So you're going to go back on the sandy road, or you're going to stay in the grass?
Stay on the grass.
Okay, excellent. Let's have luggage roll 2d6.
Well, if it's excellent, why are we rolling dice?
Well, because it's not really excellent for you right this second.
Two once.
Gotta roll a 2.
I would like to appeal to the governing body that the usage of the word excellent was inappropriate at this time.
Well,
Throwing a flag.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, a gigantic cave bear comes out of the grass and reaches to attack my good friend, Scorchy.
He keeps using the term "good friend."
Yeah.
Everything's excellent and good, and it's always bad and horrifying.
You see how that works? But I miss abysmally. So the bear is about 15 feet tall, weighs about 3 tons. Its claws are about 1.5 feet long. It looks really fierce and angry at the present time. And it's my good friend Croker's turn.
I am going to have to refer back to the medic's handbook and put some rounds on target.
Put some rounds on. You know how that works.
Hey, Sarge, you know what would be really great right now? Like a mortar bot. I don't know, some artillery.
You guys have a mortar bot.
7, 4, 11.
11. That's a horrible miss. Takes us to luggage.
You said this thing's 15 feet tall?
Yeah. So
Try to just play dead.
You aren't asking the question, how could I miss if it's 15 tall? Are you, Croker?
No. I just
Okay,
wanted to
good.
see, because I just put the bear on the board.
Yeah.
I needed to see how big I needed to make him.
Oh, I see. Very good.
That's a nice bear.
It is just perfect
I was
in
going to
every
put
way.
a panda bear there, but I was fearing the ridicule, so I went traditional.
There we go. So that takes us to luggage.
We're gonna dance with the devil in the pale moonlight.
Oh, my God.
Oh,
God.
does that mean you're gonna bite it?
Oh, please
I'm gonna
don't
try.
that dance.
I'm gonna
Okay.
try.
3d6. You know how this works.
This is what happens when you don't give me a gun.
I know. And you roll.
14.
Oh, that's a very nice hit. You bite right into it and do tremendous amounts of damage.
Man,
Let's-
cock versus bear is awesome.
I know.
This sounds like a sci-fi movie.
I was
Let's-
thinking that.
Let's do 68 on that bear. Luggage.
Outstanding.
68?
Yeah,
That seems like a phenomenal amount of damage.
it does, but it's a great big crocodile mouth. What do you expect?
Nothing less.
Okay. So I'm waiting for it. What am I waiting? Luggage.
68.
What's the deal?
JR.
Yes.
68.
Correct.
Roll a D8 6 times.
Oh, I thought he said 68, like 8 points.
No.
Like,
6. You have to roll this thing. You'll be rolling for all of your bites.
D8, roll 6. I'm getting the custom one up. Give me a second.
Yeah,
Roll.
yeah.
All right, 30.
Look at that. Okay, you rip a huge chunk of flesh out of its hide, and it roars in pain and anguish, which takes us to Destro.
I would like to shoot it with my crystal rifle.
You might hit our good friend Luggage.
What would I need to hit him?
You aren't quite sure. You're pretty positive if you roll a 7 or less, you're going to hit him with that crystal rifle, which will do tremendous amounts of damage to him.
Then I shall belay that.
Okay. Scorchy, you're terrible. So you're doing nothing then? Is that what I'm hearing?
I mean, it's not nothing. I mean,
It's
I'm
pretty much
inspiring.
nothing.
Yeah. I'm doing that very post-apocalyptic warlord pose where it's like hands on hips and you're pointing like that.
I see. Okay, very good.
Just
Maybe
like
there's
you're
some
on fire.
flutter in my cape. Maybe there's a little
Scorchy, it
cape
seems
there.
to be your turn. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm gonna go Nancy Sinatra with my boots are for walking. And I just realized that my gun was zeroed in for only 7 meters.
Uh-huh,
So I'm going to re-zero my gun.
uh-huh.
And since the bear is already injured but not down, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to aim for a vital organ and take a shot.
Okay, 3d6. We wish you the best.
I wish the computer would help me.
Yeah, really. Wouldn't that be nice? And the answer is a 6, a total miss.
Oof.
Which takes us to the horrible monster who wants to bite right down on Luggage. And naturally, I rolled a 4. I guess I miss. Takes us to Croker.
Yep, I'm going to try and put some rounds on target again.
Okay.
All right, that's a little better. 16?
Ooh, wonderful hit. Yes. Which takes us to Luggage.
I'm going to bite him again.
Okay.
3d6.
Yes.
I got a 15.
Ooh, that's very nice. 8d8.
Damn, his bite keeps going up.
I know.
44.
44 is a very nice roll.
Dear Lord.
44 is the greatest president ever.
Does he taste good?
No, he's not.
He tastes really good. Blood is gushing out of your mouth, but he isn't dead yet. Takes us to Destro.
Wait, is Trump 44 or is he 45?
He's 45.
Okay.
44 was the other guy.
I amend that statement.
Yeah.
Why the hell isn't there a Trump 45?
You don't know that there isn't. Somebody might have made one.
Because the people who do that kind of stuff don't know numbers.
Guns? Guns are all numbers.
Yeah.
The numbers
I'm
are
waiting. I'm waiting for Destro to do something with the monster.
So the bear received another bite from Super Croc, right?
A horrendous bite, and now the luggage has bitten into its chest and is ripping and tearing.
Damn, this is gross. I don't know that I need to add to this equation.
Okay, very good.
I shall continue to glare at the surroundings with my eye.
All right. Scorchy, what do you wish to do?
Well, my gun doesn't work very well. Does someone have a vibro knife that I could borrow?
Ooh, excellent question.
I think I may have taken one in the hunting lodge, so she could have that vibro knife that I took.
Okay, you're gonna give her the vibro knife.
I shall hand her my vibro knife.
3d6, Scorchy.
What a nice
Okay,
warlord you are.
I'm gonna go for the. I'm gonna try to avoid luggage, even though I want the boots really bad.
Really bad, yes or no? Scorchy, we are so far away from you stabbing the bear, it isn't even funny. So first 3d6 for me. Oh yeah. Oh, you might say oh.
Yeah.
You rolled a 13. Okay, that's very good.
That's badass.
I go to the chart. So you can now turn on the vibro knife and turn it off. Okay. Now roll again.
Turn me on.
I definitely want to turn it on.
Well,
Okay.
you have to figure things out.
Okay, so
In Jim Ward's Gamma World, you don't just get to do things; you get to figure things out.
I'm seeing that. So was it a 2 or a 3?
I don't know. I can't see it.
No, I mean a 2d6 or a
3d6. 3d6. Is that a 10?
It's a 10.
That's not bad. Okay, so now the question is, you can turn up or turn down the intensity of the blade. You can set it from 1 to 10. What intensity would you like?
Oh, I want to go full 10.
Okay, very good. Now roll again.
It's a 9.
It is a 9. Look at that. Okay, you can now use this anytime you want. Turn it on, turn it off, fix it. You see the battery life is half gone already. But now it's time to stab the bear with a 3d6. And if you roll...
I'm close enough now to make a kill, right?
Well, we don't know. It all depends on how much damage you do. And if you hit luggage or not.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the throat.
Of course you are. Yeah,
like you should.
It's 15 feet in the air.
Maybe you should attack.
Remember, she has cartwheeling skills.
Yeah, those are skills that she gave herself. I didn't give her cartwheeling skills.
Jim, you wanted her to play.
Yeah, okay, you're right. All right, fine. You have magnificent cartwheeling skills. What did you roll? A 9?
Oh no, I haven't rolled again, so I need to roll
3d6.
In D&D, who came up with the acrobat character? Was that solely motivated by the cartoon?
No, that was a Dragon magazine article.
Yeah. Was it a good character build or was it grown?
13.
Gary hated it.
Yeah.
Never a good idea to have Gary angry at a character. Okay, 13.
So 13,
You plunge your dagger into the throat and chest of the bear, and it falls down on top of our good friend luggage, and and is dead.
You know, Super Croc's just going to eat his way out, right?
Yeah.
New coats.
Yeah, this would make a bunch of great coats. Or furry boots if you're into boots.
Oh yes, dude.
You know, something tells me that Sergeant Destro might take a piece of this bear and fabricate the fuzzy outside, almost like on a certain set of Mark I armor.
I shall scan the bear.
Nothing but dead and bleeding bear.
All right, I then will skin the bear.
Okay, that's going to take at least the rest of the day.
I shall not skin the bear.
Okay.
Shall we free our friend?
Oh yeah, that too.
All right. So it takes a great deal of effort, and all three of you have to pull in the same direction, and you free luggage.
Thank you.
But we have defeated the bear.
You have defeated the bear, but luggage you took 10 points of crushing damage.
But there are no experience points in Gamma World.
None.
Yeah, you just get the pleasure of taking more damage.
Why would I want to do that?
So he's
All
kind
right.
of
Well, at least you-
luggage is kind of like Gamma World Hool, isn't he?
A Game World what?
Hool. It's a
Hool.
galaxy. It's a Galaxy's Edge
Yes,
creature.
a nefarious hool.
Okay.
Yes, a hool is a very deadly thing in Galaxy's Edge.
I don't remember reading that. What book is that in?
You first meet him in Galactic Outlaws.
Galactic Outlaws, yeah.
Yeah, and it's basically like it's I mean it's more like akin to like it's like probably like a reptile porcupine with poison
Oh.
quills, but
Neat.
they act as sort of bounty hunters and things like that. They're really deadly.
And they must be smart then if they're bounty hunters, huh?
I don't think they're smart. They're kind of just
Yeah.
you know they're not they're wily, but they're not
Uh-huh.
smart. Yeah.
I haven't
So they're like
conned you.
They're like
I
the
haven't-
honey badger of Galaxy.
There we go. Probably.
Badger.
I haven't conned Nick into sending me that book yet.
You have Galactic Outlaws.
I don't think I do.
It's
But
the
I'll
one
look.
with the red cover. You have all the books, Jim.
Oh, look at that. I have all the books.
You have all the books.
All right. So here we are on the sandy road with the flag still to the north, and you guys are still in the grass.
But we're past the Jello now, right?
Yes, way past.
So we could get back on the road if we wanted to.
You could. Yes, I advised. I think it's a great idea.
Let's get back on the road.
Get back on the road and head towards the flags.
It's that book, Jim. You have that book.
Okay, I believe you, Nick. I just haven't read it yet. I will for sure.
And that's a valuable cover because there's a new cover.
Ooh.
The new cover is pretty badass.
Uh-huh.
Pretty badass, but at the same time, this cover is just so iconic. And what you don't see is that way on the other wall, I have the poster.
Oh, neat.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
so good. Poster.
Hey, you know, speaking of fun stuff, wasn't I going to get sent a patch?
I got to talk to Jason. He's the patch master.
Yeah, okay, that's great. Why don't you talk to Jason for me?
Oh, talking to Jason.
Did you guys break up?
Talk about like work that I should be doing.
Oh, I hear you.
Instead
Yeah.
of playing, he's like, "How's your word count? You
I
doing
know.
that thing?" You know, like
I need
get
those
work
10
count.
chapters yesterday.
Yeah, I'm like, well, yeah, I was playing games with Jim, and he's like,
That's probably not a good excuse.
no, we think it's good for the brand, but it's very like our governor, you know, like telling us to wear masks. It's very disapproving. When I told Jason, "Oh, I'm going to play games with Jim," he's like, "Where's Gavin Newsom?" It's like,
He probably says I'm a bad influence on you.
yeah, it's probably like how my mom and dad talked to me in 1985 when I said I was going to go play D&D.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's very like, really? Well, what is that? Well, we sit around and we make up a world of goblins and elves.
Yeah.
And they're like,
It's a
yeah,
game.
where's a fact?
It's a
This is
game
dark.
and nobody can win.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of death and destruction and evil orcs.
Everybody, I mean, like, yeah, I played with a lot of killer DMs, but it's fun when you run into people who did nothing but ever win.
Yeah,
And they're
that's
like,
no
well,
fun.
after I got my 23rd axe of the Dwarvish Lords, you're like,
Yeah,
what,
really.
What kind of game is that like where you have fun?
I know. That's why Gary made Tomb of Horrors. Just for that kind of player.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I honestly, growing up, I never made it past 7th level.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I had one cleric that did it going through Tomb of Elemental Evil and
Mm-hmm.
got killed by the assassin.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
That's why I got rid of assassins in 2E.
Really?
Yeah.
I like assassins.
I know, but I didn't think they were fun to roleplay, so I got rid of them.
I killed a 12th
disagree.
level wizard with an assassin once by rolling 2 consecutive 20s and a 00. I kid you not.
Oh, nice. Way cool.
Yeah.
So you're gonna come up to the flags, and you start hearing right away. You start hearing drum music and the sound of bells, and you see a bunch
The
of
last
people.
time there were drums, that was bad.
Maybe you see way in the distance. You see a bunch of people.
As the prophecies foretold.
Yes, exactly. That's very funny.
I like that JR immediately always embraces the sort of zeitgeist. You would be perfect in a cult. Immediately, I totally join in.
Yeah, I think he's in the Galaxy Edge cult myself.
He is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, bunches of people in about 200 yards down the road.
Well, where is the sound of the drums coming from?
It's coming from the people in the road.
And where is the sound of the bells coming from?
Coming from the people in the road.
And surely my eye can scan it detail. I mean, it's got
I suppose. Okay. You see 5 beautiful women.
What?
In silks, and they're dancing to the sound of the drum and the bells.
Destro shall go forward and handle this on his own. You wait here.
Oh, goodness.
The women are dancing in silks?
Yeah.
Are they on a stage?
No, they're just on the road.
There's no poles or anything?
Oh, God.
No.
There wasn't.
Flagpoles, maybe.
Drums are an odd choice. You Dream Weaver.
That's so not right.
So wrong. So very wrong.
Destro can't help his passions.
Uh-huh. And then they see you.
Right.
And they go skipping towards you.
Because I'm so post-apocalyptic and my eye?
Well, you kind of look like a big robot.
Like, vaguely.
Yeah.
All the good parts.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So they come up to you and start caressing your armor and saying how strong and handsome you look.
Oh, God.
These things are true.
Yes. And they want to take you to their great lord.
And who would that be?
That would be the Lord of Arabia.
And where is he?
He's just up north a little ways.
I thought you were going to say Arabia there for a second. I was bracing for it.
And who is this lord?
He's a great famous lord that controls the Forbidden Valley.
Aren't we in the Forbidden Valley?
Yes.
Aha. Well, what is in the Forbidden Valley?
Forbidden things.
Oh, yep, they're tight.
What would some of those forbidden things be?
Let's see. A velociraptor, a golden dragon, a giant ape.
Oh, this is the way back to the ship.
And a big box.
This is the way back to the Warden. Those are all things on the Warden.
That's you're supposing on that one.
That sounds pretty plausible.
It's an assumption on your part.
Yeah, well.
Roll 2d6.
No, I don't wanna.
Not yet.
Then we shall meet this lord of yours.
Okay, very good. So your buddies are like 200 yards behind you. Are you going to signal them to come up?
Yes.
Okay, very good. And I'm assuming they all come up. Right, luggage?
Yes.
Okay, very good. All right, so the girls take you to this huge tent, and son of a gun, if 4 or 5 girls don't attach themselves to each of you.
Excellent.
Even me?
Even you, yes, exactly. And they're in silks and they're very attractive, full-figured girls with bells on their toes and fingers.
Yes.
And they keep giving you compliments of how strong you look and how bold you look, and they wanna say, would you like something to drink or something to eat? They'll bring it right away.
You look mighty tasty. I shall eat you.
Yep, this is why we don't let him talk.
Okay, so the two of the girls that were by luggage put their fist to their hands and looked shocked and horrified.
He is not familiar with our communication settings. He merely means this is a compliment.
Oh, okay. Very good. All right, so big red tent. Big red tent. And you go in, and there's lots of panels of silk that are blocking the way, and they take you through a little maze. And you get to this throne room, and this great big guy, he must be 8 or 9 feet tall, and two huge guards, human guards, with these gigantic scimitar things. And the second they see you guys, their scimitars start to glow, much like the vibro knife that Scorchy used, much like. And the girls introduce you all, and they introduce you to the Lord, and they say, you need to kneel. So let's start with Croker. Are you kneeling or not?
You mind if I sit? Because, like, it's been like 14 days and I haven't, like, sat down yet.
Sitting is fine.
Or other things.
Okay. And what about luggage?
I kneel for no man's.
Really? Okay, so those two guys, sparks start flying from the gigantic scimitars, and you get the impression if you don't kneel or sit, you're going to get your head chopped off.
Maybe I should intervene before the carry-on luggage gets turned into a pair of boots.
So we have to find out, are you kneeling or not?
If you insist.
Okay,
for
good.
now.
Sergeant?
Destro bows the knee.
Okay, very good. And Scratchy? Scorchy.
Scratchy.
Well, it could be either way. Scorchy, scratchy.
It probably is bad one way, though.
Since the girls were dancing, I'm going to do a little pirouette
Ooh.
and then gracefully kneel.
The great Lord is very impressed. Want to go out in a blaze of glory. Luggage.
Murder hobo, what can I say?
Okay.
Who holds the record for dying the most in your games?
I'm sorry, what?
Does anyone hold the record for dying the most in your games?
Oh, let's see. Who would that be? That would probably be dying the most, so they'd have to play a lot. That would probably be, oh, boy, it's hard to tell because all those games were 40 years ago. So I would just say a bunch of the younger players in Gary's party.
Okay. So like Luke and things like that.
This was kind of before Luke, actually.
Right. Okay.
So a guy named Don Art would be one that died a lot. A guy named, what was that other guy's name?
Dave.
Michael Menard.
Yeah.
He died a lot.
One of Gary's sons joined the military, didn't they?
Not my sons. No, one of my sons is a police officer.
No, one of Gary's sons did, right?
Yeah, Luke. Luke is now a light colonel.
Yeah.
Is that the phrase?
Yep. That's
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
he's got 2 years to retire, and he was in the Schwarzkopf set too.
Yeah.
And did very well, distinguished himself.
Isn't he a ranger though? He was a ranger.
He was a ranger. I don't know if he still is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Walt would say once a ranger.
Well, yeah, once a ranger, always a ranger. It's kind of like being a Marine in the wrong uniform.
Oh, okay, but isn't there an age thing for rangers?
They can come and try and take it.
No, but like when they're 40 or 45, don't they have to stop being rangers?
No, I mean, if you can go Ranger staff, I mean, you can be in the S1, S2, S3, and battalion headquarters. You can go to regimental headquarters. You know,
I see.
as long as you can live the life, you can live the life.
I know he's in battalion headquarters. We've talked about that several times.
Rangers are very much like dwarves. What's theirs is theirs forever.
I see. Aha.
Only we're so much more angry because of the fact that we don't get beards.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, but you don't have to kiss women with beards either, though.
Hey, you don't know that. You haven't been to Tijuana where we have.
That's very
Space
true.
Tijuana.
Space Tijuana. Yes.
Very true. All right, so this lord is very happy that you guys are here because he has a terrible problem that only you can solve. So he would like to pay you to go solve the problem.
Where have we
We
heard
are
this before?
to pay.
Okay, and he's got lots of resources. So he says, "What do you guys want?"
One of those glowy scimitars.
Nah.
That's no problem. You're handed a glowy scimitar.
Oh God.
Let's learn how to use it.
Yeah, okay, that's a whole different deal.
Where did you get these weapons?
In the storage shed out back.
Can you bring me to the shed? I'd like to see if I can restock my med supplies.
Yeah, sure, that's not a problem. After you agree to go on my problem.
Are you able or capable to get us back to, and I describe kind of our adventure up to this point?
I don't know. Let me look at. There is a place in Asia that has a dimensional portal, but he doesn't know where the dimensional portal goes.
We could take our chances. I hear certain parts of like Seoul are really nice this time of year.
Yeah.
You have a way to get us there?
To Asia?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to walk, of course.
Up to you, Sarge. I'm gonna.
I would like to ask if they have a black ray rifle.
Yes, they do.
Do they know how to work it?
Are you reading the Gamma World rules again?
No, I wasn't.
Yeah, they know how to work them, of course.
Then for the price, if you will teach me and instruct me how to use it and give me ammunition, then I will complete this task for you.
Okay, done. What about Scorchy?
I should have asked for a pew pew.
Still can, bro.
And I must have a weapon that fires projectiles.
Yeah, no, you got a phase sword. Do you realize how rare those is? The Lord kind of grumbles at you.
You could have asked for a harmonic disruptor.
You could have, yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
We got one of those in the back. So anyway, Scorchy, what do you want?
I'm going to defer to Sergeant Destro quietly and say, what do you think I should ask for?
You should see if they have some kind of advanced power armor.
So much for the sniper being quiet.
Is that what you're Is that what you're asking for?
Well, yes. So I'm going to approach this lord,
the great
seductively,
Lord, yes.
hoping that I can get him to be on our side.
Ooh. He's very pleased.
Humbly. He's very.
He said he'd like you to stay for a couple days.
Of course he would.
What's his game like? Is that what he says? And he has no game. He's like, "Hey, sugar, if you want to stick, I could break out a box of wine."
Yeah, exactly. A box of wine. Yeah.
1970. He said tits.
So, are you asking for power armor?
I am, and I tell him that my allegiance, although it's an honor to be asked to stay with him, my allegiance is to my group.
All right, he
and
understands.
I asked for the power armor. Okay, good.
You'll get that. And Croker, what do you need?
I need the respect and discipline of the Legion. So how about you get me to some medical supplies, and that way I can restock and keep my brothers and sister from dying.
Okay, so the girls take you past the tent into a great big Quonset hut kind of thing, and you see a little bit of everything in there. And they start with, you need the medical equipment. Okay, there are 5 big red liquid rods, and they say that's the medical equipment right there.
Where do you stick that?
They don't know how to work it.
Of course.
I sense
It's a
2d6.
So that's
I
all the
sense
medical supplies.
nasopharyngeal.
Yeah, it's a nasal
Yeah,
pharyngeal.
really, exactly.
At least there's not an anal pharyngeal.
So are you gonna try to figure it out?
And they don't know how to work it? Does your big boss know how to work it?
No, of course not.
Of course not. So you don't have anything like bandages or like super glue or anything like that?
No, why would we need those?
Oh, of course, because you guys are probably the only game in town, so you're not fighting anybody.
But they have silk.
Does it have a like an instruction manual or anything that comes with it?
No, of course not.
Of course not. And there's 5 of them.
Yeah.
All right, I'll scoop them up, throw them into my pack, and
Okay, these are 5 foot tall. They weigh about 90 pounds apiece.
Strap them to the gators.
yeah, you can strap them to the gator. I say, you got something I can carry these in, like a robotic mule or anything like that?
Strap it to the gator might be the greatest line ever.
How about a golf bag?
How about a golf cart?
Jim, here's a game idea. You should make like an unofficial Gamma World like release, but call it Florida Man Gamma World. Jim Ward's Florida Man Gamma World.
Excuse me if I don't write that down immediately.
So would that be Gator World?
I just told you, yeah, Gator World, Florida Man's Gator World.
Yeah.
I basically just told you how to mint money for the rest of your life.
You're amazing, Nick. Thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it.
Walt, would you play that game?
I would so play that game.
Yeah, right.
Especially if it had cards, something like Cards Against Humanity or the adventure deck from Savage Worlds.
Yeah.
Yes, but I hate those card decks. they did one for Gamma World, and it really disgusted me.
The hilarious thing is you're in a trailer park in Florida, and it is the post-apocalypse, but you just think it's Tuesday.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, my God, it writes itself.
It does sound amusing. That takes us back to, what do you want to do with these 5 cylinders?
I'll go and get Gator McLuggage handle and see if you can carry a couple, because we're not going to be able to take all 5.
You can carry 2 for sure.
So let's do 2, and we'll have to figure them out in the road.
Okay, no, that's you rolling dice right now. 3d6.
Oh, dear.
As you try to strap them on his back.
That's a really high roll. 17.
He's like,
17.
No, that's a no.
Wow. You can make this weird plunger needle come out of the top of the device.
Okay. Next one is not as high. This is a 12.
12. You can make the whole rod glow green.
Huh. So it's a lava lamp.
Yeah.
A 10.
Uh-oh.
We don't like uh-oh.
That probably wasn't the best roll in the world.
It wasn't the worst, though.
Magnifying glass sells this for me. And so
Hey, I got old eyes. I got to use this thing.
I'm right there with you. I do this now with my eyes when I can't see. I found if I do this, I'm like, oh, I can see better. Wait.
Oh, really?
Now, when you do that, does it make the noise?
Yeah, really.
He's
I
consulting the oracle.
Yeah. I can't do 8-point type anymore. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
No, all my manuscripts are now in 14.
Yeah, there we go. Mine too.
Mine too.
Right where I can.
Okay, so you break this rod in half, and all the red goo spills all over the back of luggage.
We'll have to clean that later.
Is he healed of his damage?
He does take indeed 11 points of acidic damage.
No, that's not the answer. The question I asked.
Oh, what was the question?
Is he healed? See,
Nope.
you misinterpreted that.
Okay, he was healed by Croaker with the last batch of damage. Now
No.
he's just taken some new damage.
Yeah,
No, I was saying like maybe he's healed.
Yeah, no, wouldn't that be nice? But
Yeah.
no, that didn't work.
Jim, I'm trying to improve this game for you. Do not make I don't know how I can help you.
Listen to this guy. I think
medicine.
I think you should stick to novel writing, my friend.
Okay, all right. I
right.
see. I feel the need.
So try to get to the point where I was just at with the other one, and then keep moving.
Okay, the problem is he's got red acidic goo all over his back.
I'll ask the women that are with us. I'm like, you got a hose?
They as soon as you broke the cylinder, they all ran in fear.
Huh. I cut a piece of the what do you call it? Cut a piece of the tent or the Quonset hut off and see if I can't scrape some of this off of him.
Okay, it's solid metal, and you tried cutting it, and it doesn't work.
I have a vibra knife.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
3d6, please.
9.
9. Okay, you cut a 4-inch square piece of metal.
Yep. And hey, just I take the metal and I bend it so it's like that. I'm like, hey, like you're scratching your back, bro.
And you scratch off all the red goo?
Yes.
Okay, that's another 15 points of damage he takes.
And then I heal him, so that's 11, 26. So I have 30 points left in that original med kit. I'm going to use the rest of it to fix him up.
Okay, and that's what you do.
And that brings me down to 8 med kits left.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so yeah, these things are dangerous. Yeah, I'm gonna grab.
What are they called? I'm gonna ask these girls. Like,
No, girls are gone.
Yeah, they ran in fear.
Oh. But there are others. There's 4 others, right?
Yeah, there's 4 others. You want me to strap another one up?
Our Schwartz was too big for them.
Yeah, let's try one more time.
All right, start rolling.
Yeah, you get
3d6?
better. Yeah, I mean, does it get better because he knows now? He's
No.
deconstructed.
Well,
No.
I already know how to do the needle part, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's one roll I don't have to make. So first roll is a 13.
Okay.
Well, I can make the needle, and then I can also change the colors.
Yes. And now you feel like you can use the device to heal.
Okay. All right, that's all we really need it for, right? Or does it weaponize or anything? Should I make another roll?
Maybe you should, yes.
Like, yeah, is there like a capabilities? Like, can we detect other capabilities?
Ah, great question.
15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
you know that there is a self-destruct phase on this.
And what does it do? Does it melt or does it, like?
You don't know.
All right. You want me to go again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Is there any more to know about it?
You don't know.
Let's make a roll to know if there's more to know.
Okay.
11.
You now know everything there is to know about this device.
Hit me. So it's a healing thing that has a self-destruct function,
Yes.
and they each weigh 90 pounds, which means that we can throw a couple of these on Kraka Sherpa and have him carry 2 of them.
Okay. Now, the only bad part about that is if he takes some damage, they could burst on his back and kill him instantly.
Is there like a little red wagon or something in the room?
No wagon.
Part about chimichangas, but that doesn't stop me.
Yeah, really. There's a very nice golf club bag and the 3-wheeled thing for the golf club.
Yeah, let's grab that. And how many of these can I fit in there? 2?
Oh,
1?
at least 4.
Oh, yeah, let's do it. Let's take all 4 of them then.
Okay, you got all 4.
All right. go back, rejoin the clan, and ask Sergeant Destro. All right, are we gonna work for Sultan McCool here? Or are we going on our own way?
I have been skilled in the use of the Black Ray rifle, right?
No, he hasn't. Let's see. They left. Okay,
Well,
you
the
don't know
girls
how to
left.
use. The girls left, so
No,
you don't know. Nobody taught you how to use it.
Yes.
The girls would have taught you, but you scared them half to death.
Yeah, but what about the Sultan?
He's not there.
Oh, he left too?
We don't know what he wants us to do.
Right, so you'll have to get your stuff and then go back.
Oh, you mean
Or
from the Quonset
we
hut?
just-
I gotcha.
Oh,
So we just got to go back to the tent.
Yes, we go
Or we
back.
just abandon him and take his stuff.
Is that the proper attitude, young
Why-
man?
Why is this gator getting sinister?
I know.
He's
That-
probably
Aren't all gators sinister?
Okay,
got
now-
bears stuck in his
This
teeth.
is why no one likes crocodiles.
Yeah, really. So, Scorchy, are you going to get into this big power armor suit?
I think that'd be advisable, yes.
3d6, please.
Your head pops off.
Of course.
That is a choice.
Oh, 10.
Were you getting ready to eat a bullet? What were you doing?
Oh no.
Oh,
Murder
I
button.
see.
I see. You can now turn the suit on and off.
Okay.
Is your cat on some kind of drugs?
No, he's just pissed all the time.
Oh, okay.
Great.
Yes.
We call him Skriz.
He has been having epic dance battles with the dog.
Okay, roll again there, Scorchy.
So I know how to turn it on, and I'm in
Yes.
it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This also sounds like Space Tijuana.
Yes. It's a 10.
Another 10.
Yes.
Okay.
And you asked her to play, Jim, so you know what
You-
that means.
can-
All rolls have to shift a little.
No, that's not the way this works. You can now turn on the weapon systems.
Oh, I think that'd be advisable, considering we don't know much about this,
Okay.
this place or this.
You
This
don't know how
leader.
to fire the weapons yet, and you don't know how to move yet.
Okay. Okay, but I still want to try to load the weapons, just in case.
They're all loaded and ready to go. They're all energy weapons.
Okay. So I need to learn how to move in it.
Okay,
So
3d6.
let's try that.
Huh?
12.
Eureka!
Red hash marks appear on all the foreheads of the other 3 legionnaires and crocodile.
So I've accidentally targeted my own team.
I'm not sure it was accidental.
Ooh.
Great. Now she wants to be the warlord.
Hmm. Now I can make boots out of all of them.
Ooh.
Chazastani princess.
I would like to intervene a little bit and just.
Yes.
Oh,
Are
wow.
we sure that the hashtag is bad?
What do you mean hashtag?
Well, you said red hash marks. Like
It's just think of a firing. You know, what is that called? when you look through a gun telescope and you see the crosshairs.
yeah.
What is that called?
Reticle.
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay. So it is.
Hello. Oh, there we go.
There we are. We're
Sergeant
back.
Destro. Yeah, I guess the website wigged out.
I thought it
It
was
was
the red
probably-
hashtags.
It was probably just China.
So what happened? Did you get the reticles off of our heads?
I don't know. I dropped out. I had a momentary the helmet must have caused communication error because I didn't hear from Jim whether or not I did or not.
Yeah, the what do you call it? Yeah, the website went all weird for a second. Like, we'd all lost connections or something. That's just craziness. And now we lost Jim.
Classic China.
So before we launch on this mission and talk to the Sultan, did we want to bargain for anything else?
That would be
Pew
smart.
pew. I want some pew pew.
In the voice.
Pew pews.
Just be Cobra Commander.
Right.
I'm gonna have
There
to
we
watch
go,
this
James.
go with the
And
kids
then-
now.
And then
Okay.
I'm Destro. Think how cool that is. And then all we have to do is somehow make Croker into Major Blood and Scorchy into the Baroness. We're good. We're good.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we'll have to put some dark glasses on Scorchy to make her the Baroness.
That would be that. What would that be? GW Joe, Gamma World Joe.
Number one. You should just write pamphlets.
Yeah, really. I did a GI Joe cartoon script that they turned into one of the cartoons, and I did a pick-a-path book for GI Joe. It was great fun. I put every woman in the GI Joe universe in the book just to have all the nice pictures of them.
Oh my goodness.
I know.
That'll-
I was bad. They weren't happy with me, but I didn't care.
My brother would approve.
Yeah,
Which-
it was a
episode-
one-shot deal. So,
Which episode did you write?
Operation Weapons Disaster.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it was pretty awesome. I got $5,000 for it. I was happy.
What did you do with that $5,000?
Space
Paid bills just like I always do, Nick.
Jim, why could you say something like hookers and blow?
Yeah, no. I'm a pretty steady, normal kind of dude, and whenever I get any money, I pay bills. I got over $100,000 in medical bills, so I'm never going to pay it all off.
The
feel
government, the government's got your back.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
They don't want me to die at any cost.
no, they need Florida Gamma World.
Yeah, there we go.
They want you on that wall. They
How
need you on that
How
wall.
will we be ready for Joe Biden's presidency?
Okay, now that's being nasty and evil.
Speaking of nasty and evil, how'd the power armor work out?
We haven't done that yet. We're about to.
Okay.
So you can turn it on and off, and you got the weapon systems working. But now there are radicals on the foreheads of all the other teammates. And is it radicals?
Is there
Radicals.
any kind of heads-up display that would tell me whether or not that's dangerous or harmful to my team?
Ooh, that's a terrific question. You haven't found it yet. Why don't you turn 2 dials and press 3 buttons and see if you can find it?
Okay, I'll turn 2 dials and press
Sorry, I just
3
rebooted.
buttons.
And you
All
do
good.
that by rolling 3d6.
But of course.
But of course, I have this marvelous chart that I'm using. Did you just roll an 8?
Oh God.
I did.
Yeah, okay.
Something tells me we're gonna get shot.
I just really appreciate that very much.
There should be a magic item in D&D called Jim Ward's Chart of Wonders.
There we go. What a great idea. But the D&D people don't like me very much, so that probably won't happen.
No, they
You're
Croker-
infinitely likable. What is wrong with these people?
Yeah, exactly. Croker, you get shot in the chest with this great big high caliber
Oh.
bullet for 40 points of damage.
Holy crapazola.
Holy crap, Izola.
So that burns the rest of my armor.
There we go.
And
Space commies got him.
10 hit points of damage.
There we go. You want to heal that up right away, or you want to wait till she shoots again?
Boy, you just go all medic.
I'm going to, I put myself onto my knees and throw up the finger like I'm going to need a minute.
Get out the nasal pharyngeals.
no anal pharyngeal. I'm going to. How much does a skin patch heal?
5 points.
I'm gonna throw on 2 of those to heal up my 10 points of damage,
Okay, very good.
and then I would like to. I would like to start looking around this Quonset hut for another set of armor that I'm going to need.
Oh yeah, you see a big set, a medium set, and a small set.
Anything like what I'm wearing?
No, nothing like that.
Anything big enough for Croc?
Yeah, the big set will easily accommodate your body.
Do it.
Let's do this thing.
Okay, now let's finish off
The power armor.
Scorchy.
There you go.
Go
You've
ahead,
revealed
Scorchy.
yourself. Let's finish off, Scorchy. Please, that's why you are the way you are.
Okay, roll 3d6, Scorchy.
What if I just want to get out of the suit and power it down?
See, Scorchy, that is a great question. You really should have thought of that earlier. If you want to get out of it and power it down, you just have to make one more roll, and we'll see how good or bad the roll is. What happens is I've got this chart, and this chart gives me a range of numbers, and some of the numbers are really good, and you learn how to do things and how to fix things. Some of the numbers are really bad, and the one that has a skull and crossbones on it shoots Croaker in the chest for 40 points of damage.
Yeah, don't use that one again, please.
Players, hey,
So I
we'd
don't
like to
wanna
go
roll
explore
an 8.
worlds of adventure
Yes.
and have fun. Jim Ward, how about understanding some deadly equipment before you do that?
Exactly
Yeah.
right. So, do you wish to get out of your armor and turn it off?
Yes, because
Okay.
I'm worried about my teammates.
That's so good. So, if you roll a 10 or less, somebody gets shot. Go ahead.
No pressure.
So 3d6.
3d6.
Hold on.
No, it's not holding. Go ahead.
Oh, shit. 9.
It's a 9.
A 9. There we go. And I roll the die to see who it is. And good old Destro takes 40 points of damage in the chest
Oh,
Damn it, woman!
from a big, high caliber bullet. And you are not out of the armor and have not turned it off yet. So what do you wish to do?
Caliber bullet?
Big like a 50 cal in the chest, buddy.
Okay, a 50, yeah. A 40 is just a scratch.
Really?
But a 50, that's a day ruiner.
All right. Well, you know better than I.
well, I still want to try to power it down because
Of
otherwise
course
I'm
you
gonna
do,
make them
yes.
all into luggage.
Are
Yes.
you going to power it down?
Yes, I want to.
Okay.
power it
Are
down.
you going
and
to
get
power
out of
it down in the suit or out of the suit?
Ooh.
Hmm.
Trick questions
I didn't.
with
Well,
Jim Ward.
because I didn't successfully get out of it, which is going to require me to roll twice. Correct?
Oh, I can't tell you that, dear lady. If you roll
Okay, I want-
really high, you're a happy woman. If you roll really low, 10 or less, somebody's unhappy in your group.
Is there a self-destruct mechanism that I can use that will release me from the armor and make it so that it's not deadly?
Okay. I mean, doesn't self-destruct kind of imply deadliness?
No, like a dandelion floating away on the wind.
Yeah, right. So
Okay.
if she uses the self-destruct, dandelions 11 miles away will float away in the wind.
Oh, okay. It's like
Okay,
that political
well-
ad from 68.
Yeah, exactly. So what do you want to do, Scorchy? It's up to you.
Okay, I want to power it down from outside the suit.
Okay, very good. So roll 3d6. Whatever you do, don't roll 10 or less.
Destro mad.
There we
A
go.
13. You get out of the machine and you turn it off. Everything's hunky-dory, which takes us to luggage.
Well, maybe we should heal up a little from our 50 caliber rounds we just took.
I got
Well,
you, fam.
Okay.
He took 40 points.
Yes.
I'll hit him with a med kit.
Okay, very good.
I would like to step into the armor
3d6,
massive,
please, my good
like
friend.
my ego.
Yeah. 3d6.
A 13.
What if before this happens, we make
Okay.
it so that he can't shoot us?
Well, how are you going to do that, buddy?
Let
We
her.
Hide in the
we
Quonset
can go
hut.
outside the Quonset hut
So you want to leave the area.
and just let him unlock the armor by himself.
Okay, but then you don't know what he's doing.
Well, does it help us
So?
when we do something?
Well, there is one roll that he could roll that'll cause you guys problems if the red hash marks appear on your foreheads.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, by watching him do that, does that help us when we try to unlock armor?
Only if he figures it out.
Okay. Then we'll wait outside.
Okay, very good. So you're all waiting outside.
Yeah.
very
Much
good.
trust.
All right, go ahead. Luggage, start rolling, buddy.
4.
You break your arm.
Oof. Like
Really hurts a lot.
I shall learn some more.
Not with a broken arm, you won't.
Maybe this suit has medical features.
Maybe you aren't in the room to hear or say that, young man.
Maybe
Does the suit have medical features?
Maybe the suit has medical features.
What are you doing, luggage?
Does the suit have medical features?
You haven't the slightest idea.
I would like to roll to see if I can figure that out.
Okay, we're a -2 on every roll you make from now on.
Because of the broken arm?
Yes.
13, so I got 11.
11. You can turn the suit on and off now.
Outstanding. Now I'm going to search again for medical features.
Okay.
A 9.
9. You break your other arm.
Oh my
This
god.
suit is so worthless.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm stuck in the armor, so I've got to roll again to figure out what's going on.
Nope, no rolling for you now.
So I will wither away in this suit of death.
Well, we'll see how long your buddies make you stay in there all by
So
yourself.
after about 10 minutes where we don't hear anything,
Yes.
and the screaming hopefully dies down to a frantic whimper, go
Yes.
in and check on him.
Okay, and you discover him in terrible pain with the suit half on and half off, and he has 2 broken arms.
Can I heal that with a med kit?
You know, it'll take at least 2 med kits to heal those broken arms.
Dear Lord.
What about the wand?
What about the wand?
Oh yeah. What about the red glowing?
Yeah, maybe that'll work.
Yeah. Let's use that.
He sounds too happy.
Yep.
Okay, 3d6. Whatever you do, don't roll a 6 or less.
Well, I already know how to use them.
Yeah, I know.
12.
Okay, one of his arms is healed up completely.
Does the other one
Much
shrink like all Deadpool-like? That would be hysterical.
No, I couldn't do that to him.
Can I try and heal the other arm?
What a great idea.
Ooh, that's a pretty good roll. 14.
14. So all the juice is out of that cylinder, and both of his arms are all healed.
Well, at least it's lighter. Hey, do me a favor. Stop breaking shit.
Must has armors.
Yeah. So we want to continue playing with the armor there, my good friend?
Yes.
Okay. Keep rolling.
15.
Oh,
There
very
we go.
nice 15. Okay. So you now can turn on or off the weapon systems.
Outstanding. 12.
A 12. Hash marks appear on everybody's foreheads.
You know, I'm going back outside. Well,
Okay,
it
but
would only
that's-
appear on my forehead because all those guys are all outside.
No, all the guys get forehead marks.
All right.
Targeting us through the hut.
Yeah,
Hey,
through the building.
you don't have any room to talk.
Are we going to try
I
one
know.
more? We're going to try 4.
Oh,
You got a 4?
if I get
Okay,
shot again,
great.
I'm gonna go murder hobo on somebody.
I'm very sorry you took 50 points of damage.
I say that every day when I'm sitting in line at In-N-Out Burger.
Yeah.
I'm going to go murder hobo on somebody if I don't get my double.
Who takes the 50 points of damage?
You do, Croaker.
I'm going to pull Crocodile Man out of the suit.
Okay, we have to roll dice to do that. Are you going to heal yourself first?
Yes. Hit myself up with one of those tubes.
Oh, okay. That heals it completely.
Cool. All right.
Must have suit.
He's immobile in that suit, right?
No, his arms are fine now.
No. He's immobile though. Like he hasn't learned how. Is it a set of power armor?
He has. Yes, it's big power armor. He has not figured out how to move yet.
Okay, so I'm gonna push it over so that he's face down, and then I'm walking out.
Okay.
Are
you continuing to roll luggage?
You're on
calling luggage?
He's muted.
Why would he do that?
He likes to push the mute to talk button. He just is dyslexic.
Sorry, the kid came in. So what was that?
Are you wishing to roll again?
Yes. I mean, I've got to do something. I'm stuck.
Okay.
This is all Croaker's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
An 8.
An 8. Hash marks appear on everybody's head.
Can I intentionally target Croaker?
No, you can't.
All right. Can I turn the suit off and get out of it? So I try to turn it on and off.
Try to turn the hashtags off.
Yes, you can turn the suit off and get out of it.
Can I turn the weapons off since I know how to turn them on?
You can try.
Maybe you could activate the safety.
Can I activate the safety?
It was made by Glock.
So you're going to roll a die, and if you roll a 7 or lower, someone gets shot.
All right, I'm just turning it up and giving up on this thing.
Okay, very good. You're out. What about you, Destro?
I'm hopping in that suit.
What a terrific idea. I am all for this plan.
Oh,
Roll
okay.
3d6, my good friend.
Well, wait. Talking with my team members, I know how to turn it on and off.
No.
Why not? We're in
Okay,
there.
so
Yeah.
that's an excellent question. So this is what happens.
Okay.
Hey, how'd you guys turn it on and off? And they say, we squiggled the dollar and moved the rubber.
So I look for the dollar.
Yeah, you don't know what that is.
Okay. And there's no Rala.
Yeah, no dollar either. No ralla, no dollar.
And I can't ask a series of questions that clarify this.
You can ask the questions all you like.
Well, what is the dollar? Like, I asked them to visually describe that.
Roll a 6-sided die.
Okay. How about a 4?
They show you the little red button that's in your right hand glove.
Okay. So that's the first step. And then you said the Rala was the second step. What does that look like?
Okay. Roll a die.
3.
It's the wormy thing on your chest.
Well, that makes sense, right? So that's how you turn it on and off.
You don't see any wormy thing.
I don't see any wormy thing on my chest.
Nope.
Huh. I'm not seeing anything wormy thing on my chest, JR.
Nope.
Scorchy.
It is there.
Scorchy, what's the wormy thing on my chest supposed to look like?
Can I roll to assist to teach him?
No, because you never figured it out.
But Scorchy did.
Scorchy.
Yes. Couldn't he feel with his mechanized hand to see if he could feel it, even though he can't see it?
He could try. Is that what you're suggesting?
Yes, I would suggest feeling for it.
Okay.
Using his special cyborg eye.
And you find it right away.
Perfect. And this is how you turn it on and off.
Yes.
So now I understand that. I will attempt to replicate that.
Okay, so you turn it on and you get in it and you're all ready to go.
Okay, before we start turning anything on or weapons or anything like that, let's find the safety.
Okay. You have no idea where or what the safety is on this machine.
Is there any sort of like onboard briefing, warning instructions, anything like that? Usually in every piece of military equipment, there's some kind of warning.
There absolutely is. You have no idea how to access it.
Ah.
You know what would be so cool right now if on the HUD it's like, "Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You might have known me."
From Death Machine 2500.
Yeah,
Perhaps
really.
you
I
saw
was
me.
gonna say I tried to look for the HUD, but no, there wasn't one.
So when I'm in the suit, what am I looking at? Like, am I looking at a HUD or am I just looking at controls?
You look outside your suit.
So you just have the glass.
Yes.
There's no sort of onboard system.
No.
Okay. Is there something that could turn that on?
You don't know.
I would like to try to turn that on.
Hey, roll that bones.
I tried hard.
Don't roll a 6. Don't roll a 6 or less.
On 3d6? Sure, why not?
Yes. Sure, why not? You'll find out when you roll it.
How about an 11?
11's very good. So, what exactly were you trying to do?
I was trying to turn on the HUD.
Okay, so your faceplate changes from looking outside to having a little TV screen with an attractive sergeant type on the screen.
Ooh, baby. Talk to me.
And she is talking. She's speaking in a language you don't understand.
Well, this is balls. Do I recognize the language?
Nope.
Does it sound like anything I know?
Nope.
But it's clearly some kind of safety briefing.
Oh, no, it's a briefing. You don't know if it's safety or not.
But is this attractive sergeant like making hand gestures like an airline stewardess?
She's making hand gestures all over a big suit of armor.
I was working for you there, Sarge.
So she goes, rada dada abada, and she taps the helmet. And then she goes, blah blah unda, and she taps the shoulder. And then she goes, aga aga, and she lifts up the wrist and taps the left hand.
Huh, I would have thought the aga aga would have been another appendage.
I know!
All right, so do we have what we need to go talk to this Sultan and try and get
No, I'm so close to understanding this.
He can't move.
So she's basically breaking down the components of the device.
Clearly.
Well, and you know that the red button is on your hand.
Yeah. As I continue, do I get to a point where she tells me how to safely operate it visually?
Yeah. Okay. You think she's showing you visually, and she says "Junga Junga Aga" in a deadly, fierce voice.
But what is she pointing towards?
She's pointing towards your crotch.
Oh.
She is brilliant.
Oh no.
Okay. On the HUD display, are there any symbols?
No.
Well, then what am I seeing in the HUD display, like in the TV?
You're seeing her. You're seeing her on the TV. That's great.
Okay. So, all right. So, do I understand the systems better now? Or at
No,
least
nothing. You understand nothing.
I understand nothing.
That's right.
Well, I would think unga unga whatever into your crotch would probably be the last thing you want to try.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Yeah. Ironically. Let's see. What if are there controls for the TV?
What? You have no idea.
I would like to try to find controls for the TV.
Okay, so you start gripping the outside of your head. Roll 3d6.
How about a 10?
Excellent question. How about a 10? Hash marks appear on everybody's head.
I would like to turn those hashtags off.
Okay. You get a +1 on this die roll of 3d6.
7.
Ooh, that's not good. Scorchy takes 40 points of damage in her chest.
Oh man!
It deserved it.
Are the hashtags still on?
No.
Well, that's good. So I learned how to turn on the hashtags. I just didn't learn how to turn them off.
No, you
No,
learned how
you
to
didn't
turn
learn-
them off. You shoot somebody.
You didn't. Yeah, you did not learn how to turn them on.
I see. Okay. I would like to go again and try to learn how to activate the safety on the weapon.
Yeah, okay. So you only have 3 more rolls to go. So go ahead, roll.
13, 14.
14. So you can turn it on and off. You can fire the weapons all you like. All you don't know is, well, you don't know the communications, but you do know the safety, and you can move around.
That's good, right?
You don't know
Hooray.
communications though.
Well, you could use hand signals.
I'm good with this.
Cool.
Okay, very
I
good.
got a large power armor that I can move and fire weapons, and I know all that kind of stuff.
Okay, very good. So this is probably a good place to stop.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So, hold on. So
Destro
Destro is no. Destro is a cyborg with computer-enhanced brain. So
Yes.
might his brain not be able to tap in and take over the robotic components now that he can control all the dangerous points, such that he can communicate?
He has never tried to do that.
It's fine. We have Elcoms.
Well, he doesn't, and
He doesn't.
And
He
No, I
doesn't.
do. I stripped the Elcom out of my helmet.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
No, I would, Jim.
That is totally beyond your skill.
No, it's not.
Oh, you haven't.
Maybe
You haven't read
maybe
Legionnaire.
Scorchy. Yeah, really. That's true. I haven't. Maybe Scorchy can do that, but you can't do that.
Well, I think it was a profitable day. Thank you, Jim.
That's
Yes.
right. We had great fun here, and Scorchy, you can come back and play anytime you want.
Okay, I appreciate the invitation. It was quite entertaining.
Well, good. You're supposed to be entertained. So now Nick wants to talk about maybe switching over to AD&D.
Yeah, I was thinking it would be fun to play in the Greyhawk that you tell all the stories about with Gary and stuff like that. Like, it would be fun to make some D&D characters and run through your memories of what was it, Castle Zygaz or Greyhawk, or what was it?
It was Greyhawk, yeah. Castle Zygag was done after Gary left the company.
Right, but wasn't that the main castle in there?
Yes, it was.
Okay. Would everybody be up for that, or should we talk about that?
Down. Hell yeah.
It would be fun to market that to the Greyhawk audience. Maybe they'd want to come and play.
Well, I don't know how many more players we want.
Well, we could always have a guest player.
Okay, I have no problem with that.
We have our core audience,
Mhm.
and we could invite maybe some people that you know, or one person per week to come and play. But why don't you think about that and tell us what you would need from us?
All right, is it going to help Galaxy Edge sales?
It is.
'Cause
At least that's what he's telling Jason.
That's why we do this.
Yeah, exactly. But like, is that something that you would want to run? Would that be fun for you?
I could easily do it. Yeah, sure. Do you guys have 1E or 2E books?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's
What kind
good news.
What kind of players would we be?
You guys can be any player in either one of those books.
Wow, there's assassins in those books.
Yes, I know.
Perfect.
If you
Perfect.
really want to be an assassin, you can. But since I hate the assassin class, you might not have as much fun as you might playing another character.
What were the rules when you guys first were making characters for Greyhawk? What were the rules of character making? You guys had rules about your names. It kind of had to riff on your name, right?
Well, that happened later, actually, after we'd played about 6 months.
Yeah.
But it's 3d6 5 times, and then you can put those rolls anywhere you want in the stats.
Okay. All right. And how did the naming rules come up later? Because your most famous character is your name, but backwards.
Yeah, Drawmage that Wizards of the Coast owns, which really irritates me.
Don't you have the character sheet?
Yeah, of course I have the character sheet. I made a product that had Drawmage in it.
Yeah.
I got an instant cease and desist letter.
Why did you get in? Like, what were you doing?
I used it in one of my products, one of my fast forward products.
And they said, "Oh, we bought that." Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So what happened was the world heard about that. Normally we'd sell 2,000 units and have 2,000 left over. We did a 4,000 print run. But because they knew that we had to take it off the market, all 4,000 sold instantly.
That's genius.
So it worked out really well, but it was super irritating because it's my name and I don't think it's fair that they own it.
All right. Should we start at first level?
I want you to start at 3rd level.
Okay.
And no magic items, but all the equipment that you want. So
Okay.
ropes and candles and lanterns and all that. Anything that's in the player's handbooks is equipment you guys can have.
Okay, so
Okay.
M4s and
I don't believe there's an M4 in the player's handbook.
well, it depends on which player's handbook, because
1E and 2E. That's what you're using.
Oh, I tried.
And how many players? How many players would you like? And how many are the best players to support the system?
We can do 8 as long as they're decent. I mean, if they're crabby, nasty people, we don't want them.
But GE doesn't have crabby, nasty people.
Okay, maybe we can get Jason to play a paladin. What do you think?
Jason is a crabby, nasty people. No, I always try to say, don't you want to play and everything like that? And he loves games and everything like that. And obviously, you can tell from his role playing, he's solid.
Oh yeah,
he's very
he
good.
played a good paladin.
Yeah, he's Mr. Work Ethic. He's like,
but maybe
we could be writing more. And I'm all, no, we're playing games.
Maybe he just didn't like my DMing style.
I don't know. He had a blast.
Oh, that's good.
That was like the only thing Jason has more fun than role playing is a good spreadsheet.
Oh, okay. There we go. There we go. I understand the concept. Yeah.
When he gets a good spreadsheet down and he can really tackle it.
We can have up to 8 players.
Like a Lego guy.
Yeah, we can have up to 8 players. You guys will arrange that.
Cool.
I won't care about that. And we'll do it on Fridays at 12:30 California time. But if there isn't going to be a game, and you guys know that in advance, on Thursdays you have to tell me.
Sounds good.
And this is a campaign.
Yeah, this will be a campaign game, a Greyhawk campaign.
Dear Lord.
Okay, cool.
If we find a Carl Gustav in a treasure hoard, it's mine.
Exactly. You'll know that after reading Forgotten Ruin. I'll get you a copy, James. You'll love it.
Okay, there we go.
Oh my God!
The novel we're talking.
The novel.
Okay, you went a big different direction, didn't you? Didn't you bring modern troopers into the fantasy world?
We kept trying sort of to theorize why we were writing a fantasy novel.
Uh-huh.
And when our audience is a Space Marine audience.
Yes.
We didn't want to lose them because the genre and on Amazon, genre readers stay genre readers. They don't follow you to other places.
Okay, but your book is going to be fantasy, isn't it?
It's going to be Space Marine. It's going to be like what happened if you took a detachment of the greatest warriors on Earth, U.S. Army Rangers, and you put them at Helm's Deep. What would that be like?
I see. Okay, I'm with you.
Yeah. I kind of got inspired after I read, we got inspired after I read and then went to Jason with it. Brian Daly's book where he sent a Marine, an Army APC from Vietnam into a fantasy world. I forget.
It was like Roman times, wasn't it?
No, it was a it's fantasy. It's what's his face? Maybe it was Andre Norton did that. But no, this was what was that title of that novel? Anyways, it was basically a Vietnam APC goes into a fantasy world and lights a dragon up.
Yeah. So I'll tell you what. If you can figure out, dear listener, the name of that book and run it through us, we will give you a code, 2 codes for Legionnaire ebook to share with your friends. 2 codes.
Okay,
that's the name of that book.
That's the first person to do that, not all persons.
Correct.
Yeah, that's a good call. But no, we wanted to kind of go that way, and so we think the military audience will enjoy that and the fantasy. So yeah, we ultimately did just basically took modern soldiers and put them in a fantasy thing.
So when does that go on sale?
It's right now. It's going through the last technical review, and then it's going to go to the Galaxy's Edge Insiders, which is why you want to be an insider. Jason is thinking about coming up with an Insider Light subscription, so people can really get it, and then it will actually probably about a month later be released on Amazon. We're just going to put it up, and then it'll probably go into Audible's system.
Okay, so when it comes out on Amazon, tell me so I can put it on my Facebook page because I've got 5,000 MA enthusiasts that I think would love it.
I think so too. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We will have fun.
Well,
Okay,
folks,
we'll
just-
put together the details of this and we'll figure it out. Walt, take us out.
yes. Thanks for joining us on what sounds like it might be the final episode for a little bit for the assault on Warden. We appreciate your time, and don't forget to go over to galaxiesedge.us to check out all the cool things in and around the edge of the galaxy. Thanks, guys.